Hi, you join me as we're heading just up towards Moria out of Eregion, and we're going to start as promised, we're going to start the first epic quest that leads into Moria, which will allow us to get a legendary weapon and allow us to enter Moria. Now this is an expansion. We're going to claim the lost halls of Khazad-dûm. There we go. So here's the first quest, and we're basically going to run in this gate and talk to that dude, Tulk. Which there's a lot of flavor text in this, obviously, because it's an interesting topic. Now we can get on a horse here, or a donkey. Let's get the donkey out. We'll go and find Tulk. He's not far away, actually, so we didn't really need to get on. But so we've got a few fetch and carry stuff here, and we've finished that, so that's good. And we're going to go and cut down some birds. This doesn't take very long, and the birds are all down here. There's one. So we have to defeat Spying Craven and collect talons, but it should be 2 in 1. There we go. We defeated the Crabane, and we got the talon. There we go. So we only need to kill 4 of these, hopefully. If we get a drop every time of the talon. There we go, there's a Crabane. And did we get the talon? We did. Okay, so a lot of this is just a little bit of getting started. There's one over there. And but I don't want the video to go on too long, so when we get to 10 minutes or so, maybe 15 minutes, we'll call a halt. And we'll go on to the... If there's any boring stuff, we'll just get through that and we'll catch up later in another video. I don't want to edit through and, you know, post a video that's an hour long because nobody will watch all that. So let's see. Here's Tulk again. Hey, Tulk.
Thank you for this, my friend.
No problem at all, Tulk. So yeah,
The dwarf will prevail.
we have to head for Bosi now. So that's a wee bit further in. We'll get on the donkey. Donkeys are the mode of transport of choice around Moria, of course, even though they're goats. For some reason I call them donkeys. So we're heading for Bosi. Now you might be wondering why, as a male player, I have a female character. It's pretty much for the same reason that the guy stated for the invention of Lara Croft. They basically said if you're going to sit down and watch a video game for 5 or 6 hours, and you're going to watch the back of some figure, it might as well be one that's slightly attractive. That's all. So, I mean, you can do all sorts of things with your... No, that's not the right dude. There he is. Bosi. Okay, you can do all sorts of things with costume and stuff, but... So we've done that. There's another quest completed. Now we've got a bunch of lunches to hand out, so this is all a little bit fetch and carry stuff, but we'll continue chatting about... we're not going to take any more quests here, we're just going to stick to the epic quest and crack on with it. The lunches are all up here, so we'll go and give these guys their sandwiches. The main thing is, yeah, I mean, you can dress your avatar or your toon up whatever way you like, but in the end, I find that it's just a wee bit more pleasant to have a figure that's slightly, you know, curves that are attractive to me. So there you go. There's Broger. There's a worker there that's looking hungry. I'll give him a sandwich. And there's a few more. I don't know where they all are. There's a couple here. Now we're heading up towards the lake, and I'm going to take you up and show you where the fellowship went during the story, because it's all very well done in the Lotro game. But here is the lake at the entrance to Moria. Now, timing-wise, we're at a point of time where we are a little bit after the fellowship has gone through Moria or entered Moria. So By the time we get into Moria, the Fellowship will have passed through Moria with all their troubles. But there's a lot of dashing backwards and forwards here, but if we have a look at the lake, and this is the lake where the monster lived, and then over there is where the stairs come up, and that's as far as you can go on the main road. But and I'll show you that when we get down there. There's a reason for going down there in this quest line, but we don't actually have a reason for going up to see the lake, but we'll do it anyway. Here's another 2. Is this it? 5, 7. Okay, 6 and 7. There we go.
Must fight for dwarves.
Now here we're going to talk to this. So talk to War. There he is. He's nice and handy.
We are running low on pickaxes.
And we're going to take some pickaxes back to Bosie, which is kind of fun. But see the lake's kind of, you know, all there and amazing. And I don't want to spoil the surprise too much, put too many spoilers in, but obviously this video is going to have spoilers in it. If you haven't done this quest before and you really want to do it without spoilers, then you should probably stop watching this series of videos for a while. Now, we're up to 6 minutes. Let's see how long it takes to do these things. You can chew away a good part of your day just playing Lord of the Rings online. But it's a great game, very addictive. And if you need to keep yourself off the streets for any reason, to stop spending money or stop yourself drinking too much or something, it's a great game to play. There are times when you just don't even want to get up to get yourself a glass of water, so you do have to force yourself sometimes. So it is kind of addictive, but it's really good value. The VIP cost, I mean, I'm a lifer, so I don't pay anything monthly, but the VIP cost works out to be, you know, a couple of quid a month if you do it right, because you get various. You get a good deal for a year, which comes out of about maybe £7 or £8 a month when you break it down. And then what happens is you get 500 gold every month free, and Lotro points. And Lotro points are what you spend in the Lotro store, and they're handy. That's worth £5. So we're going to have to find Bori and help him with a task. Bori is his son. I should be reading the text, but I think we head this way. Let me see which ways they are. Oh, Bori's right there somewhere. Is he? Bori's around here somewhere. Collect thick branches. Oh, the thick branches are here. We'll collect them first. I wonder if we can do this without getting off the horse. Probably not. Not the horse, the donkey. Not the donkey, the goat. But anyway, so we'll get these branches. We might get hit by crabine, but we don't actually have to fight them if we can avoid them. Not waste any time with. It's a good place to come and. We'll have to kill him. It's a good place to come and top up your Slayer deed for crabine. It's now a crabine rather than a crabine, but. Sometimes it's spelt the Elvish way, sometimes it's spelt the Dwarfish way. At least I'm being generous. Personally, I think the developers spelled it whatever way they felt like, and haven't bothered to go through the whole game and make the spelling consistent for any particular thing. We see that with a number of the monsters in the game. You know, different people are writing the quests than are doing the graphics and putting the labels in the graphics, presumably. So, and you know, it's just, well, it's a little idiosyncrasy of the game. I just like to justify it by saying, you know, some of them are right. Let's go and find this Bosie guy. Some of them are dwarf spelling, some are elf spelling, some are man spellings. They call it man, the race of man. No sexism intended by Tolkien, I presume, but that's what he said, so we'll stick with it. Now let's go and find Bosie. Where is he? Yeah. We can't talk to him, can we?
As always.
Continue quest. So we'll go and find Bosie. Now this gets us to the steps. You see, so here's the path that leads to Moria, and there's the entrance to Moria up the stairs. When we get here, we'll have a run up and have a look. But we will have a look later on, because what I do intend to do is have a full... this is Moria, isn't it? Yeah. We're going to go and collect some stones in a second, but let's go up the stairs. I am going to do a series of videos, I think, just tracing the path of the Fellowship and how it is displayed in Lord of the Rings Online, because it's pretty amazing. But here's the stairs and here's the lake, you see, and we get up here, and there you go. So over there is the entrance to Moria, but this is where the Fellowship had to stop and go the long way around. And we have to do the same because the lake is still there. Hello, Trixie dog. That's my dog's just come up and sat beside me. So let's see, where are we? We're up to about 10 minutes. We need to collect some stones. Shouldn't be too hard to do this, because there they are all lying there. We will have to kill a few crabine probably. How many of these do we need? Oh. Another 3. There are a couple of little fetch and carry missions to do here. Where's the rest? Have I got them? 5 out of 6. Oh, come on. The great thing about this game is it's actually just really relaxing to play until you get to mounted combat, which kind of breaks the game. Breaks the experience, breaks the fun, breaks the joy, because it just takes too long and it's difficult to master. It's like an arcade game. It's a mini game within a, you know, a nice relaxing more MMR, massively multiplayer online role-playing game, whatever they're called. Mumporg. I don't know how you pronounce that. But anyway, that's one of the things. Anyway, we're back on our feet. Good thing about... So we talked about the Hunter, and the Hunter is you get this speed boost with the Hunter. So you can do a lot of stuff really fast. And if you want to get the best Hunter, you need an elf. This is a high elf. The high elf characters are required to... you have to be a VIP member to get access to high elves. And I'm not sure what expansion... They might be tied to an expansion as well, but let's get on the donkey and we'll head... Where's the donkey? It's up here. We'll head back to Bosie. Talk to him again. So we've done that a little bit. Now there's a few more bits and pieces up here where we need to talk about wolves and things. I'm just not sure how long this quest is going to take. Let's see. He's good. We'll have a necklace, shall we? Level 50, level 50. Yes, that might be quite good. Okay, what's next? Oh, we got up a level. That's our 50th level. So you see, you get a tree when you hit every 10th level. You get a nice little thingy. We'll talk to Broger. Where's Broger? He's back there again. So I think this is where we have to go and deal with some wolves or something. And hopefully, it won't take too long. You can do, you know, your wolf slayer deed here as well. He's not there. He's up there. So I've gone the wrong way. That arrow sent me the wrong way. Okay, so we need to avoid the crabine. So we don't have to do any fighting, but we're on a goat anyway. Horse, donkey. If you play the game long enough, you get names for things, and yeah. Anyway, Broger's around here. I think he's going to send us back to deal with a whole bunch of wolves, which is annoying. But his son's the one that's next to Bori at the bottom of the stairs, so I think that's who we have to talk to next. But very soon we'll get through all this tedious stuff of fetching and carrying.
What do you want? I'm very busy with my work.
Right. So we're off to find wolves, and Broin is... no, we're not going to take any extra quests. So... yeah. So anyway, as I was saying, I'm going to try and do a series of videos, step by step. I think that's that's Trixie having to bark. Don't know who she's barking at. Probably heard something in the game. I'm going to do a series of videos that take us through step by step the journey of the hobbits, and we can actually even do the journey of you know, some of the people, the other people to Rivendell at the beginning of the book. So, for example, the hobbits are the ones we follow into Rivendell. Okay, so we have to kill some wargs, and we have to find the source of the warg trouble. Wargs, this is how they pronounce it in the thing. So we only need 6 wargs, so let's see. We'll just do a bit of running around here. Try to avoid the crabine. But there are wargs. Then we have to run down and find a dead horse or something, I think it is. Now again, obviously there's a lot of spoilers here. Here's a warg. So we'll just ding this guy with a few arrows. Level 50, shouldn't take too long. We're level 50 now. Actually, there's a bunch of stuff I've got in my vault that I can now use at level 50. But anyway, I'll have to defeat 3 of these things. So, I'll not bother with Slayer Deeds. This is quite a good place to come for Slayer Deeds because they respawn quite fast. I'll show you another brilliant place for a Slayer Deed as soon as we get into Moria. So we'll just take out our 3 of these fellas here. And then we have to run down there. I'll stay off the horse though, because it's only annoying if we get attacked. It's easier to avoid being attacked if you're not on a horse. The hunter's slightly more stealthy than the horse is, and doesn't seem to draw the aggro quite as badly when on foot. But what we want to do is get down here to the spot where these things are, avoiding the crabine, and we're just following. You see there's a quest arrow up here that tells you where it all is anyway, so it's not too hard. Oh, we're going to be attacked by... Oh, we'll get both of them then. That's my crabine Slayer Deed anyway. Yeah, well, why is one of them still alive? He's stunned. See if we can avoid the rest of them on the way down here. And when we get down here, we find this thing. That's a burnt wolf corpse. We do a little examination of that, and then we head back. See if we can head back an easier way. If we can get across the Cyrnan, the dry Cyrnan, which is the name of this river, we might be able to find a quick way back. Trixie's really enjoying the sound of this game. There's lots of animal sounds and things, so if you get a cat or a dog, they kind of dig it. Oh, we're going to have to take a tumble here, but that's okay, I think, is it? No, we don't have to break our leg. Right, so if we can get ourselves out of here, we might be able to... The High Elf gets a special horse call as well, it's kind of cool. So if we can get up on the other side, we should be able to run through here without attracting any enemies, any mobs. And there, so we can hop up here, and we'll be able to ride back without attracting any mobs, which would be nice and quick. Okay, so we're back on the other side of the Cyrnan. That's the Cyrnan River. It was blocked off by the Watcher in the water to defend Moria. That's all in the lore of Tolkien. As you can see, the great waterfall that used to be there was kind of blocked off to create a pool in front of the entrance. So we'll talk to Browan first, and then we'll head back and talk to... And now we should be pretty close to getting on to the main part of it. We've been running this video for 18 minutes, so maybe we'll stop at 20 minutes. And we'll make another video for the second part of this quest. And we'll skip a few... So the second part of the quest is to get the legendary weapon. Now I think we get sent up to talk to War now. We've done all the fetching and carrying. So that takes 20 minutes. As I say, there's no better way to waste time. I mean, seriously, if you can figure out how to connect to the internet when you're on a flight to Australia, this is the game to play. The flight will just disappear. What do we want here? We don't want that. No. What about this? That looks... Ooh, agility. I like that. So we'll take that. And then find the 4 dwarves that entered the Brackwater. Let's see. Chapter 7. Wolf Voices in the Wind. Oh, we have to talk to Bosi. What am I doing up here? Okay, so we'll go back and talk to Bosi, but I don't want that quest. The 4. Let's just cancel that one. Right. So it might be 25 minutes before we finish here, but you get the idea. We're going to talk to Bosi, and then we're going to get sent back to talk to War, I think, and then there's going to be various shenanigans by the lake. which will require us to go and fetch ourselves a special weapon. And I might get some of this stuff onto me. Vitality. I could do with a ring, yeah. Okay, so now we need to talk to Bosi and travel to the doors of Durin. And we'll talk to him, and we're going to go now. So,
long have Durin's folk desired to look upon the halls of Moria once again.
I think that's where I'll call a halt to it, and we'll start
goblins and orcs who now
the next. There's a bit of flavour.
Even I can foresee their fate.
Presumably that's Galadriel doing a bit of chat. But we'll start this quest, this part of the quest, in the next video. I'll stop there. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, click a like. If you have any questions or any comments or any advice for me, by all means, drop it down below, and I'll see you in the next video.